Does your short game look like this? Maybe you're chunking it, blading it, stabbing at it like I am. And worse off, you have no idea how to fix it. In this video, I'm going to be roasting my own short game and showing you how I diagnosed the problem I was facing and my plan to fix it. By showing you the process that I go through to diagnose swing issues, my hope is that you can be armed with a little bit more knowledge to look at your own golf game and understand what's going wrong and how do you fix it a little bit faster. What you're seeing here is my 7th round in the last 5 years. I'm really getting back into the game after a big break after competitive golf in college, and the short game is struggling. So the first thing that I'm going to do when I see that something is struggling is put it on video. This is really important, and not many golfers actually do this. One of the things that I preach over and over again at the DIYgolfer.com is that feel is not real. Chances are when you feel something in your golf swing, it's going to be drastically different when you look at it on video. As I was editing all of these YouTube videos, I realized that my chipping and pitching motion was very steep and very choppy. So the first thing that I'll do once I have my swing on video is compare it to a professional, someone that has really good standard form. So Tiger's a good example here. You can see his shoulders are a lot shallower than mine. Furthermore, you can see that his impact position is much shallower. You can see my hands are really vertical, and that club is coming very steep into the golf ball. The same day that I saw my swing on video, I stumbled on this gem.
When I'm at home practicing, I like to hit draws.
But why do you like hitting draws?
Because it's easy to kind of rake across and get it rakey and steep. It's a little harder
and then it's inconsistent that way,
exactly.
isn't it?
But trying to hit draws in like that.
So the best place to work on parts of your swing in what I call repetition practice is either at the range or at home, where you're not super focused on targets. You can see me demonstrating what I was doing before, demonstrating the exaggerated fix, which is nice for me to feel as I'm trying to get my body used to it, and then just right in the middle where I want to be. So as I'm hitting these shots, you'll see me going back and forth between wrong, exaggerated, and then just in the middle. And that's a great way for you to kind of feel where you need to be when you're trying to change your swing. Now, of course, getting it on camera is the best way to tell whether you're doing it right, and I recommend checking it on camera as you're practicing. But you don't need to go overboard. A couple camera recordings at the beginning, middle, and end of the session is sufficient. So to start out, I'm just trying to get a good feel for this new motion, not really worrying about the target too much. And then another thing I like to do is hit one-handed chips. So a left-hand only chip is great for teaching yourself kind of what that flat left wrist feels like through impact. Now, it's going to be real tough to do, especially if you don't have a lot of strength in your forearm or if you're hitting in the rough like I am here. But the quality of the contact is not super important. It's really just going through that motion. You can also do a cross-handed grip like I'm showing here if you don't have a lot of strength in that left arm. And that gives you a similar sort of feel and outcome. Then I like to do right hand only chips, which really teaches you how to deliver that right hand into the ball and turn your body. So this is all about turning the body and releasing the club. And then once I've gone through all of those left-handed and right-handed chips, then I'll move the bucket back and start really trying to focus on the target and incorporating a lot of these new feels that I've been working on into actual game time scenarios. At this point, I'm really starting to get a great feel for this new kind of inside motion. A lot softer hands. I'm really focusing on a softer grip. I was kind of gripping it really firm, which was also causing the choppiness. And as you'll see, this motion looks a lot cleaner, and I'm rotating through the golf ball a lot better. Let's take a look at the before and after. Choppy, a lot smoother. So you can see made some really good improvements here. So at the end of my short practice session, I moved from repetition practice, where I'm focusing on movements, to realistic practice, where I'm solely focused on hitting that target. Probably should have picked a bigger target, maybe a little net, but eventually got it in the bucket. By the sweat on my shirt, you'd think I ran a marathon here. But anyways, if you want a free personalized practice plan to help you have more effective practice sessions like this, go ahead and go to the description. I've left a link to a little quiz that you can take, and I will send you that personalized plan that will cater to your skill level and game. That's about it for today, and I'll see you in the next video.